You've got a greeting card emergency.
Hello and welcome to Greeting Card Emergency. I'm your host, David Ellis Dickerson, the Greeting Card Laureate of Public Radio. Now, today's episode is a very special episode. It's another one I'm doing with the Studio 360 with Kurt Andersen. They called and asked me to write a bunch of cards for people who have cards you could send to someone who failed a presidential campaign. What I love about this idea is actually, rather than doing simple, cheap shots of individual candidates, this allows me to go into what the universal emotions are for anyone who runs for national office and fails. So I've got 5 cards today, and I'm going to try and get through them kind of quickly. Here's the first one, and it's a little cartoon poll, says election results, and you can see it says 59%, 42%. 51% that voted for you, voted for him. It's showing a 2% margin of error, basically. And it says, focus on this, the 40 times not on this. And the inside it says, the glass is 49% full. Be proud of that. Now the second is similar. It occurred to me that there might be a desire to do something that's more sort of bitterly partisan, and it occurred to me that there's bitter partisan rancor you could do that works for either person. Hold on, look at this. It's a cartoon of a junior high or high school, student council thing. Vote Lance, student president. And then, Timmy, vote truth. And Timmy is looking dejected. And next to him is a friend saying, you should have promised free candy. Inside it says, the world does not reward virtue. That's what friends are for. Congratulations from a friend. This is one I'm deeply, deeply fond of, but it's probably a little too geeky to be widespread in its popularity. And it's this. The results of this election make one thing very clear. We definitely need to reform the Electoral College system. I've been through enough presidential campaigns that complaint gets pulled up every single time. Now, here's the two that made it to air. The first is an actual poem. It's over and done, and the other guy won. He'll get blamed for whatever goes wrong. While you're home with the wife, just be glad that your life isn't mocked every day, all year long. No more nagging by crews from the national news asking questions that bring their own spin. No more polls, no more fuss, no more big smelly bus. Are you sure that you didn't just win? Congratulations on your relaxing future. And then finally, this is the one that we all decided that is the best. It's very simple. You have kind of an Olympic guy here, and it says, if this had been a real race, you'd have a silver medal. Thank you for running. What I especially like about that one is the thank you for running. I really like the idea of a card that you can send to someone you didn't vote for. Yes, thank you for running. Because, in other countries, Putin's Russia and China, whatever, there's no such thing as a real candidate. And it's really, really nice to have a candidate who represents about 50% of the people and throws in a real fight. So those are the cards. You can, of course, listen to Studio 360. Check your local Studio 360 with Kurt Andersen. It's the official name. It's like, rollerblade brand inline skates. And you can listen to your local public radio listings for their episode. You can also download Studio 360 with Kurt Andersen on iTunes. And also, why not send me your greeting card emergencies to greetingcardemergency@gmail.com. In the meantime, I hope this has made your day slightly more pleasant.